What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. We are going to do a day in a diet for POTS. This is my POTS diet. Let's get into the video. And for breakfast, what we got is 2 whole eggs right there, 180 grams of egg whites, 4 pieces of sourdough toast, and then 14 grams total of Kerrygold butter to spread and to cook with. Along with, we have a cup of coffee. Yes, I've gotten to a place where I drink coffee again. I've been doing it for a couple years now, drinking coffee. I know a lot of people with POTS don't do well with caffeine. Me personally, I tend to do just fine. So that's what my breakfast looks like. It's about 50-ish grams of protein. I think there's about 40 grams of carbs, 45 grams of carbs. And then I salt everything to taste. That's what I have for breakfast. That's something that doesn't mess with my POTS symptoms at all. And we've been running with that. I literally eat it every single day. Sometimes it switches up and I have like 2 Greek yogurts and some granola or something, depending on how fast my morning needs to go, but this is what I'm gonna eat for breakfast. All right, it has been hours. I just got done cleaning this entire gym. Had some help from some people, but it's looking pretty good. 4 hours of cleaning and moving shit. Cleaned a bunch of stuff here, and then we moved a squat rack, just stuff back to my house, my personal stuff. So anyway, we're on to meal number 2. Handy dandy lunchbox. We got a Fit8 RX that has creatine in it. By the way, all day we're focusing on hydrating. Water. We'll try to drink 3 of these today with 3 element packs throughout the whole entire day. And then, here we go. This is meal number 2 right here. You guys are gonna love this. Same thing that I eat every single day. 85 grams of macaroni noodles, some sauce, 2 pieces of sharp cheddar cheese, sharp Amish cheddar cheese, and then 185 grams of ground beef, 93.7 leanness. We're gonna throw it in the microwave and get to eating. I'm not kidding you. This is one of my favorite things to eat. It doesn't even matter, like it's so good. If you guys can't tell, I'm beat from cleaning. It's been 4 hours of cleaning and moving. I'm just beat. I'm super happy to get into this right now. I eat it every day. I love it. I love it. I love it. Babe. All right, we are back home from a long, exhausting day of work. It actually was pretty long and exhausting. How was your guys' day? Hope it was pretty good. Babe, how was your day? It was just fine. All right, we're gonna have our last meal, but I forgot to add something super important to it, and that is pickles. These pickles right here specifically, they're from Costco, right? Yeah. Yeah. Grillo's pickles. They're the best pickles you've ever had. So we're gonna put these pickles in here, and then I'm gonna show you exactly what it is. All right, we got our famous burger bowl, and that is 230 grams of rice. It's actually supposed to be 275. I don't know why I accidentally measured out the wrong stuff. We have 5 pickles in there, or 7, something like that, split in half, and then we have 135 grams of lean ground, well, it's kind of lean, right? 93.7 is lean. Yeah, lean ground beef. And then 2 pieces of sharp Amish cheddar with ketchup, just all over it. And of course, salt, because we salt every meal with POTS. Remember, sodium is super, super, super important for you to function normally. It has been a godsend for me. So this is my 3rd meal. I also had a banana earlier that I never showed. This is my 3rd meal. I'm gonna get to why I choose the foods that I choose at some point in this video. But this is just what works for me right now, and this is what I really, really want to eat, and I look forward to this every day. My mouth is literally watering. Try it. What? It is. What's up, guys? We're in the backyard. We're gonna talk about why I eat the foods that I eat and why I eat in the quantities that I eat. So, I eat a lot of calories in a day, a good amount of calories. Reason being, I train anywhere between 3 to 4 hours per day in the gym now. And I have a nutritionist who does all of my nutrition for me. My calories, my protein, carbs, fats, which would be the macros, she calculates it all for me. A lot of other people that have POTS that are more sedentary than I am, they can't really tolerate the amount of calories that I can because of stomach upset or like symptoms, things of that nature. But I'm training so much that the rules are a little bit different for me, right? My body processes those calories a lot different than somebody else with POTS body might process those calories. That's number 1. I'm not saying anybody should eat the foods that I eat. I'm not saying that you should eat in the quantities that I eat. This is specific to me, okay? The second thing is,
the food choices that I make. These are the foods that work for me. These are the foods that don't leave me with any symptoms. These are the foods that I have found long-term work really, really well for me. In the past, I used to do a lot of like, I guess, reading or like research. I don't really like to use that word, but research, right, on holistic wellness, because I was dealing with anxiety when I was younger and stuff like that. And the theme that kept popping up was health starts in the gut. And when I was thinking about POTS, I was like, well, why would this be any different if health starts in the gut, right? POTS is part of health. It's a health issue, so why wouldn't that start in the gut? And what I found was I took mental note of the foods I was eating and what foods I would feel symptoms after. And it turned out to be stuff like gluten, dairy, almonds, funny enough, and then processed sugars. So what I did was, and I had done this a lot in the past, was do a low FODMAP diet and an elimination diet. And I got rid of all those foods in my diet for a long time and eventually brought them back in. I did it very slow and methodical. I had experience with this already, so I knew the strategy that I wanted to take, and that's what I did. I took them out and slowly reintroduced them back into my diet. So I think that when you're trying to figure out what foods to eat, it's not so much about what diet to eat, it's what foods you should eat, right? And this can be, it's pretty difficult to find out on your own. I went through months of trying to figure it out, and I eventually figured out the formula that was right for me. The other thing that I have been super diligent on is hydration. And not just by drinking enough liquids, but also making sure that I'm getting the right amount of electrolytes, sodium, magnesium, potassium, chloride, things of that nature. I'm very, very keen on those. When I talk to my POTS clients, I tell them, I really want you to try to have X amount of sodium per day because I know it will help, and almost every single time it helps. You know, I just think that it is a game changer. And a complaint that I hear from a lot of POTS clients, POTS clients, is that it just seems like too much water, like drinking water is a chore. And what I like to say is you can either look at it as a chore or you can look at it as something that you're doing for your health. If you really do want to get better, if you're serious about it, if you want anything in life, you're just gonna do what it takes to get better or to get that thing. So that's what I think. That's why I eat the foods I eat. That's why I eat the quantities that I eat. If you guys want help figuring out your POTS situation, if you want help genuinely, hit me on Instagram, JQ Fit Life. Let's talk about my coaching services. I would love to at least chat with you and try to talk about how we can work together. Anyway, we got one more meal. Let's get to it. Okay, so we have already started eating our last meal. It's Kodiak cakes, these things right here, with dark chocolate chips. We eat them every night before bed. This doesn't affect my POTS syndrome. It's my highest carb meal, my highest, I think, no, not my highest calorie meal, but definitely highest in carbs by itself. And I eat it before bed because of that reason, because then I don't have to deal with any bullshit. I don't know if I would deal with any bullshit with this high carb meal, but that's why we eat it before bed. We do 170 grams of Kodiak cakes and then 2 servings of chocolate chips. There's my chocolate chips. There's my muffins. That's the end of this video. If you did like it, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the video if you are new. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.